The night before Thanksgiving in 1971 was supposed to be ordinary. Airports were relaxed, families were traveling home, and no one was afraid of flying. There were no metal detectors, no shoe checks, no locked cockpit doors. Air travel felt safe, almost innocent. On that rainy evening in Portland, Oregon, a man in a dark business suit blended effortlessly into the crowd. He carried no luggage. He paid cash for a one-way ticket to Seattle. Nothing about him stood out, and that was exactly the point. He wasn't running. He wasn't nervous. He wasn't in a hurry. He was waiting. 40 minutes later, as a Boeing 727 climbed through the clouds, that same man would quietly rewrite American aviation history without firing a single shot. No warning. No chaos. Just a note passed from one hand to another, and a sentence so calm it felt unreal. "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb." What followed was not a typical hijacking driven by panic or rage, but a performance of precision and control. The man called himself Dan Cooper, though no one would ever confirm if that was his real name. He spoke softly, ordered a bourbon, and explained his demands as if he were discussing a business transaction. He wanted money. He wanted parachutes. And most unsettling of all, he seemed absolutely certain he would get away with it. 4 hours. Law enforcement agencies scrambled on the ground while Cooper waited patiently in the sky, confident that the system would bend to him. By the time the plane touched down in Seattle, the rules of air travel had already changed forever. And when that plane took off again into the dark, stormy night, with only a handful of crew members on board, no one could have imagined what Cooper was about to do. Somewhere over the forests of the Pacific Northwest, he would step into the cold, black void outside the aircraft and vanish. No body, no proof of survival, no clear ending. Just a mystery suspended between life and death, daring the world to decide whether D.B. Cooper was a criminal who died in the wilderness, or a ghost who pulled off the perfect escape and walked away into legend.